Today is Thursday work day, and I've got to get this goose plant milkweed under control. When I first visited a local milkweed grower and saw an enormous goose plant, it was like a tree, and I was so amazed, and I had to have one. What I didn't realize is that goose plant reseeds like crazy, and also they get huge. They turn into trees if you let them. So last year I let one because I thought, hey, a milkweed tree, what could be better? What could be closer to the sky and closer to the monarchs and send a signal that this is a monarch-friendly garden? Once these big, heavy seed pods split and dry up, the plant starts to give off this sap, and things get kind of nasty and sappy and black. It's not a tree that's gonna look nice all through the year or year after year, so I cut it down. And this year it completely lines the sidewalk. So I noticed a pedestrian pause day before yesterday before entering this tunnel, and I realized the seed pods are getting heavy and pulling those branches down and forming an arch, and then I had to cut some of it back. This one's gotta go. It's also blocking some sun, when we get sun, from some tomato plants. So we're going to clear that out today, and don't worry, I'll leave plenty of milkweed for the monarchs. Just wanted to remind you that I'm leaving tomorrow for Tennessee, Virginia, and Kentucky. Yes, I'm going up to visit Angie in Ashland and check out Ashland, Kentucky. Never been there before, and I'm looking forward to that. I've been thinking about doing this for years, never done it because it's so impractical. These squash are taking off and they don't have any room to grow. So I am going to have Eric move these to the roof of my studio and let them sprawl out on the roof and get more sun. The other thing we're going to do this morning is we're going to harvest worms from the 2 worm towers. And however many worms we get, we're going to put a worm in every one of my containers. And I have a lot of those. That's a serious looking blade.
Need to cut the...
Are you ready?
Check it, yeah.
Okay.
Everything?
Just look and see if you see any caterpillars first. Do the first one.
One by one.
One by one.
Okay.
And if you see caterpillars,
okay,
let's move it. And if you don't, then we cut it.
Cut it with the saw. Yeah.
Ironically, the monarchs don't love the goose plant like they do the shorter tropical and narrow leaf milkweed. So I rarely find a caterpillar on them. You do find milkweed bugs though. Make sure you're going to get your hands sticky. You want to wear gloves?
No,
you should get your gloves, yeah. Milkweed gives off milk every time you cut it, so you wind up with a lot of sap on your hands. And milkweed sap, if you get it in your eyes, that can be very irritating. So this was the biggest one I had growing, and that would get much bigger if we let it, but good. He's already got it all dug out. On the right side anyway. This particular branch was started out and then it went inside. Okay.
Yeah, it's the thing. It's in the same room.
Oh, okay.
This one?
We're getting this job wrapped up. It's not even quite 9. But one thing I always forget is the desert figs ripen when they're green. Eric found one monarch caterpillar on a branch, and I will relocate that. There were 7. A couple of them were really mushy and oozing, and one was covered in ants. So we're going to polish these off at lunch.
Little.
So what he's talking, oh, there's a green lacewing. That is a beneficial insect. I'll never be able to catch that for you to look at, but no, it's right here. No, right there. That's a good one. That's a good one, yeah. What he's looking at, which is impossible to see, is a little stick of moringa, which I planted before these pineapple guavas got so huge, and it never did anything.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. So that moringa goes up about 4 feet. There's not a leaf on it or a branch. In case you're wondering about all that comfrey that I planted that was sent to me by Charles at Old Alabama Gardener, it just did remarkably if it was close to water. It really wants more water. It's just finishing blooming. The next thing I'm doing is harvesting the calendula flowers to dry for my balm. I can get it out, but that's, you get that one.
Oh,
Coffee grounds.
ooh,
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
nice. Huh?
Mmm.
Okay, not too much.
Good. Is that dry too?
Right. You need water right away. No dye.
Because I watered that on Tuesday.
It's right. Okay. This?
Yes.
Oh, this is not coffee.
Okay.
Remember, this is not.
Wow, 1 handful, and there's like, what, 20?
More than that.
How many pounds do you think that is?
20.
20? Great.
It's heavy.
Oh, I hate to waste these bags, but it's the only way to get the coffee grounds. I can't believe we filled up that whole bucket with coffee.
Oh, this is more than 30 pounds.
Believe it or not, this is a 4 o'clock, and it's about 5 feet tall. But they've got to get up tall to get beyond the African blue basil. So I'm pushing all of this back so the mailman and mail lady don't mind walking in to deliver my mail. There's like 50 bees right there. I have finished clearing the pathway, and Eric has completed putting worms and coffee grounds and water in all of the pots on the driveway. Now he's emptying the second worm tower, harvesting the worms, and we're going to put them in with the peppers. 34 pepper plants. Eric was just saying that he's never seen the soil so black before. This is really composted out of that particular worm tower. Hopefully the castings from these worms will aerate the soil in the pepper pots and keep them healthier. It's 5 till 11, and while Eric finishes up the worm project, putting coffee, worms, and water in the peppers, I'm gonna go eat something because I haven't had breakfast.
What's that? Yeah, I know.
I got this side.
Ahí, por aquí. El cuadro, ¿verdad? ¿Ves? Ya, vamos. Venga.
Yeah, you can spread them out more.
I got it.
Okay.
Be careful. Okay.
Oh.
I wait. Okay.
Oh, yeah, put at least 2 feet between each one.
Okay.
Oh, 2-gallon bucket is 16 pounds, right?
16 pounds.
Got it?
I got it.
Woo! Oh. This is not a perspective that you've seen, nor have I. I've only imagined. And of course, I should have remembered that even light-colored tar paper gets very hot in the sun. So I suppose these vines can grow out over the trellis and just intermingle with the passion fruit, but it's not what I had imagined. I had imagined the whole top being lots of vines and lots of pumpkins or squash, whatever they are. Eric just found a hummingbird feather, which is not easy to find.
It's very small.
It's so delicate. Thank you.
Okay.
So, 12:34, Eric is having his lunch break, and amazingly, all of those 3 major projects that I wanted to accomplish this morning are done. You know, when you have projects to do in the garden, you really don't know how long they're going to take. And I'm pleasantly surprised. And it was necessary because I've got to go in and edit all afternoon. And then pack tonight. So I've got a lot to do. But this feels good. You pretty girl. Everybody wants to see you again. Pretty girl. Look up there. Look up there. Show me your pretty blue eyes. Yeah. Big reveal of the walkway. All cleared off. We've used probably 20 pounds of the coffee grounds. I published a new blog post on my website yesterday. I hope you'll check that out. The link is right here, latebloomershow.com, and it's about planting flowers to attract beneficial insects. As always, thanks so much for watching and liking my videos and sharing them with your friends. And I'll see you in the next one.